What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the show. You already know who it is, the one and only, your host, the greatest of all time. We're back in here. Welcome back to the show. Welcome to the Get Up Show. Today we'll be going into our second dating video, episode 2. And last but not least, let's introduce ourselves.
You're watching the Get Up Show.
So as you can see with this first video, it's showing, so this video we're gonna be going into what you need to do to keep your relationship, what people do to keep their relationships. And as you can see with the first video, he's saying he eats like this just so that they could eat like that. So he's willing to go through the dirt, the grime, you know, the hard work, the tough work, to make sure that at the end of the day, they can have the life that they want. Just so we could eat like this, a full table full of food, just living. So I added this video because some people don't understand sometimes what it takes to keep things together. Like sometimes they just think, okay, when I'm in this thing, then that's just it. Then I'll finally have whatever I'm looking for. But once you get this thing, it takes work to keep it together. So this next one is this woman who, she says, when your man pay the rent, so when he asks for a sandwich at 3 a.m., that's what he get. Damn, she did a backflip into it. Got the bread on deck. She bobbing with it too. She happily making a sandwich because this one was just funny. It was mostly just funny, but she's willing to keep that relationship, you know? She's willing to do what she got to do to make sure her relationship is healthy. If it means waking up at 3 a.m. to make him a sandwich, maybe he's coming home from work, right? Maybe he had a hard day at work. And all he asks is for a sandwich. And she's like, hey, no problem. Bills paid, food on the table, light still on. She chilling. All she gotta do is make a sandwich? Sure. So this one was another funny one. So it's showing what a guy has to do to, when he realizes there's wealth behind the woman he's dating, what he's willing to do to make sure he keeps her. Who's pulling up? I need to know. Put it down in the comment section below. When she's a 2 out of 10, but her dad owns 600 rental homes throughout the southeast U.S. Who's pulling up? Who's jumping in? Who's hitting that? I thing probably wet too. You never know. Slip and slide. There's a lot of slide to slip on. At least you could guarantee. So this next one, this this woman goes into 6 different ways a woman could ride her man, right? Because sometimes I hear, don't mind me wiping my forehead, it's bacon in here. But sometimes I hear that a relationship or a marriage isn't only about sex. And I understand that. It's not only about sex. But sex does play a big part of relationships. I mean, I personally am not in a relationship right now, but I'm pretty sure that would be a very important thing that I'd be looking for in that relationship, right? That would be one of the reasons why I go into a relationship. I was supposed to have the comments for this in here, but hopefully it'll be in the next video when I remember. So this is how to not keep your relationship. So as you can see, this couple right here is on this date. They're on a date, and it seems like they're at some sort of like Hispanic cultured restaurant. And sometimes at these restaurants they have like themed things just to keep it light, keep it interesting. And one of the things that they apparently have is a drink where they can spray into people's mouths. But look at what they're spraying.
So you just gonna let him squirt the shit in your mouth?
Babe, he doing it for everybody. Why
You know he doing it, but you gonna open your mouth and just let him squirt it in you, right?
Oh my God.
Crazy.
Why are you tweaking like this?
So if I let him squirt that shit in my mouth, you gonna be cool with that, right?
No, why would you do that? Girls do
That's
that.
wild.
So you just a regular girl right now, then. That's what we doing, right?
No, I'm your girlfriend.
So you gonna let him just put it in your mouth, right?
No.
You right, pay for your own food. We gonna do that.
You serious?
Dang.
Exactly, that's exactly what we gonna do.
Oh my.
You gonna let him put it in your mouth.
Oh my God, that was just a water thing.
So who thinks he's wrong for doing that? Who thinks who's wrong more wrong? The guy who says, okay, you need to pay for your own dinner, your own food after disrespecting them like that? Or the woman who's just trying to have some fun, getting something sprayed into her mouth in front of her date, right? And part of the video was cut off here, but it was like a little bottle of a little like doll man, like spraying into her mouth. So that made it even worse. So she should have been like, nah, I don't want that, right? I guess that's the whole story, the whole message of this skit. I'm pretty sure this is a skit. I don't think it's an actual, like, you're just out and decide to do this, but I'm pretty sure this does happen though, for sure. But yeah, who do you think is wrong in this situation? Put it down in the comment section below. And let's start a conversation. Let's start discussing these topics, discussing these kinds of conversations amongst each other in the comment section. Leave a like, subscribe, and share this video. But let's continue.
Pay for your own food. We gonna do that.
You serious? babe?
Exactly, that's exactly what we gonna do.
Oh my.
You gonna let him put it in your mouth.
Oh my God, that was just a water thing.
That was just a water thing. So she's just putting it aside as if it's no big deal, but I mean, it's a respect thing. Like you're on a date with somebody. The last thing you should be doing is something that looks like that where someone else is doing it. I'd understand if your date took the bottle and started spraying it in your mouth. Okay, that's one thing, but to let some other dude do it right in front of your date, that's a problem. So this last video, it's ruin a date using 4 words. So ruin a dinner date using 4 words. So as you can see, this man here, he's filleting a steak, a really big steak on stovetop, and I think I was reading through the comments of this, and some people were like, some people were like, they were bringing some pretty funny stuff. I should have had the comments on here, just to show you all, but next time I'll make sure I have that. So tune in next time, to see those comments. But he was going. Some people were just talking about the steak, but others were talking about like the 4 words that ruin a dinner date. And I just thought it'd be funny to add in here. And as you can see, this man, I feel like he'd be doing what he could to keep a relationship, right? Like he's willing to add quality to the date. He knows how to cook, so he's willing to cook a 5-star meal. Where else are you gonna get a tomahawk steak like that, right? Made with this quality, fine tuned to your night. Not many places. So me, I personally think a way to ruin something like this is if you're ungrateful. Like if you don't see the effort that goes into this date, then that's a way to ruin it right off the bat, regardless of the words. But add down in the comments below 4 words you think would ruin a dinner date like this, right? And let's just have a conversation. But that's going to be the end of this video, dating part 2. And once again, I'm your host. Like the video, subscribe, comment down below what your thoughts about some of these topics. And I look forward to seeing you all here next time. Bye.